I think the benefit of connecting research and artists is that we get an opportunity to see the digital technologies from a different perspective. We get an opportunity to look at ourselves in a different way.
We live in a world that is, let's face it, really enhanced by all of these technological platforms and these systems that use big data and artificial intelligence. But it's easy with all of that benefit to forget all of the bias that might be in the data, might be in the systems, might be in the teams that build them. The whole point of the SKU market was to see what happens when we take some of these personalization algorithms and all of this very, very biased look at what you are. You are what you buy. It's a very strange way of thinking about our identities. Let people kind of see and feel what it means to have these sort of profiles applied to them.
The data that a lot of these AI algorithms are trained on is not representative of often the people it is trying to represent. Large parts of the population are just being treated as almost anomalies when they should be treated as equals.
Am I breathing? People coming to this exhibit will see a machine saying something and 4 human speakers saying the same thing. So the big thing here is to show that even with one sentence that a lot of people would hear as being functionally identical, there's a massive amount of deviation in the actual data that's coming in.
The idea that you can get truth through one brand of news is idiotic, really. From research, it shows that news, the only real truth is in the aggregate. Journalists are, people like everybody else. Editors are people that there's multiple biases throughout the news agency before you get it. And then the end user themselves have their own biases.
So the mental model that we're trying to reinforce for this is that people should be conscious about their news media diet, just as they would their food diet.
So the piece that we have in the bias exhibition is called Flag for Removal. It was motivated by research that we've been doing on the work of content moderators and community managers in Ireland, and what parts of that job can be done by AI and what parts are done by humans. If the AI is biased against certain types of people in a society, it can have very real harms in their everyday lives. So while the game might seem like a playful, trivial way of exploring this, I think it's a very simple, interactive way to start people to think about really, really serious issues.